Hey guys, what is going on, and welcome back to Fallcrest Castle. So, first things first, I do want to apologize for a couple things. First thing I want to apologize for is the lack of videos here recently. So, I know I said that I was going to try to get a video geared up to come out every Friday, and so for the past 2 Fridays now, I think it's been, I haven't had a video out, and really that's because I just haven't had time to sit down and actually make a video, actually finish this build. It's taken me that long just to finish this build because of the amount of time that I can dedicate to YouTube just here over the past 2 weeks. But hopefully things are back on track. We should be good to go now and everything. I should have a video coming out next Friday. I might actually have the sort of showcase video that I do at the end of each series. For this should be coming out actually this week sometime. That might be the video coming out on Friday, or it might actually come out before that. If it does, then there might be a video on Friday, there might not be, but hopefully there will be, but there should be one at least here next week. The second thing I want to apologize for is this build is not completely finished. The outside is done, the interior is probably 50 or 60% done. I want to have like a dungeon type deal underneath of like the ground floor, and I have been working on that. There's a couple other rooms that don't have stuff in it, and you'll see that here. But yeah, we're gonna go ahead and do the time lapse. We're gonna do the walkthrough of the main parts that I have finished, which are really all that we're gonna have to see, and either in the showcase video, or if you guys want like another walk around video, because the showcase is just kind of like a overview, like a panoramic view, I guess it would be, of what we have so far. And yeah, so if you guys want a part 2 that shows the parts that I have finished with this, so the dungeon part and then the other rooms whenever I get the decoration in them, it's mainly just going to be the dungeon, so there's not really going to be too much detail in that, so we could probably actually skip over that. But if you guys want to see it, then make sure you tell me and I will try my best to put it in there. So for now, I'm going to go ahead and drop over here into the time lapse. I hope you guys do enjoy it, and then I will pop back in for the walkthrough. So I'll see you guys in a couple minutes. Alright guys, so here we are with the walkthrough. I hope you did enjoy that time lapse. This is actually probably the first keep that I've actually built the way that I've done this one. Yeah, it's different. It's not my normal style. Like I said, I tried to do something different, and it turned out different. At first I didn't really like it, but the more and more I look at it, the more and more its difference from everything else that I've built makes me appreciate it and like it a little bit more. So yeah, right there is the front of it. So yeah, definitely different. It's really stony, but I don't mind that. But yeah, so we're gonna go up here, up the front stairs here. I went ahead and put the balcony in it that you can see there in the time lapse. If you walk in here, hopefully it's not too dark. It doesn't look to be. We'll go over here. Like I said there at the beginning, parts of this castle aren't finished. This is where the dungeon is going to drop down. So I went ahead to have the stairs, and it's going to come around this way and go back underneath of the castle under there. And I'll probably have some of it going out that way as well. But that is all I have for right now. And like I said, if you guys want to see that in a separate video, like a part 2 for this one, then go ahead and tell me, and probably by next week I'll have it done. So if you guys want to see that, then it'll be done. So this is the first room here that doesn't really have anything in it. I have no idea what to put in this room. I have Googled and everything, so if you guys have an idea of what to put in here, or what you would like to see put in here, then make sure you drop that down in the comments section below, because I'm at a loss for what goes in here. I thought about having it like a ballroom, which is still possible. We could easily do that. So down here is just another little side bit. This is actually underneath the wall, but there's going to be stairs leading down. It'll drop down to the dungeon, but it'll probably also drop down into some other stuff, maybe like some storage rooms and whatnot. This one back here, whoops, wrong button. This door back here is actually going to do the same thing. It's probably way dark in there, you can't see, but it'll drop down and probably meet up with that one somewhere or another. Over here, I thought it was pretty cool to put this little balcony in here. I don't know why, but I just like envision like if this was like a game, you would walk into the keep and there would be like people like leaned up or like up here like leaned over the railing looking at you. I don't know why, but I just thought it was pretty neat. This door actually takes you out on this back balcony. I think you see that in the back half of that time lapse. Yeah, actually, I'm not sure if I even seen that in the time lapse, so I might actually did this off camera. Anyway, so it kind of takes you back here, and then you can come in this door, and it takes you into the towers, and then this is off the other side of the keep. So you kind of overlook over there. That's the front gatehouse. Yeah, so that just kind of pulls you onto the walls. So this is the back of the castle. So we'll go ahead and come back in here. So yeah, we go down the stairs, and then in here is actually my favorite part of the build so far. So of course I have my junk and stuff laying around, you know, lanterns, banners, whatnot. Yeah, so this is actually the throne room of the keep. I thought it turned out actually pretty nice. I tried a sort of style like I did in the chapel up here. It turned out pretty decent, I think. I'm not going to change it, so that's kind of what it stuck with anyway, but I thought it looked pretty good. These spruce things might actually get changed to iron bars, which I believe is actually what I have in the chapel, now that I think about it. But yeah, I went ahead and put these maps up and used some chisel and bits blocks to build a frame. These ones down here are actually just the, what are they? The shelf blocks, clothes hanger blocks, in the Conquest mod. I did the same thing over here, so there's that, and then I Conquest, or the chisel and bits frames here. So another map. Tables with papers on it, of course, like always. Some books. Over there's some papers that they put up on the wall for something. Over here is another map with a frame on it. Bench seats, you know, an easel back there just to kind of fill some stuff out. And then I thought over here would be like the king's scribe. So like whatever the king dictates or whatever, you know, they would write it down as they're having their meetings. And I thought that'd be pretty neat. I went ahead and used some chisel and bits to build a like these sort of side thrones. So that's like the king and then probably the queen and the princess or the prince or whatever whatever the eldest born would be. Right there's the big window out of the back. But yeah, like I said, I don't know if you guys actually seen the back in the time lapse. I thought I carried it back there, but I'm not sure. Went ahead and put chisel and bit stuff in here. That's like the same on that one, and that door under there also has it. But then you come in here, this is the second room that I have no idea what to put in here. So of course, if you guys want to put something in here, then drop a comment down below. Just kind of label it maybe like a big room and then ballroom, like if that's what you guys think should go in there. And then small room storage or something. But yeah, make sure you put those because I have no idea. Well, this kind of takes you into a tower. I'm going to put some more storage stuff in here. Maybe just barrels, tables, maybe some wardrobes or something. Like maybe this is where they put the coats for like the people that come in to the ball. Up here, just kind of put some junk. There's nothing really that could have went there. Put a little what is it, candelabra or something? Yeah. Put that in here just to give us some light, and junk, of course, like I said. And you come up here. I thought this was actually pretty cool too. So there's a door here, and then you come out, and you're just sort of up here standing on this little bit, instead of it being like an entire floor. It's just kind of like the little balcony. It sort of reminds me of like the old Shakespeare plays, for some reason. Like Macbeth. I was rereading Macbeth a while back, and this just kind of pops in my head every time I hear stuff about like going in castles and upstairs and whatnot. This is just kind of the way I think about it, like out on balconies. So then right here is also one of my favorite rooms of the castle. But right here is the big glass that you see whenever you was looking at it. So there's the well, there's the stables, there's the knight's hall. So in here is kind of like a war room or a planning room. So like you would have some soldiers in here. So like probably the king and the prince, and then maybe probably the knight's guard. Would be in here, and the Knights Guard that are on duty would come in here and sit. So of course there's papers and, you know, stuff there, some plans, books, the chandelier here. Over here some more books of whatnot. I'm not even sure where this, oh yeah, and over here's a closet. So the lantern's in there just to light it up, because if not, it's extremely dark. So I went ahead and put a closet over here. I'm probably going to block this up. I might have like a little ladder or something you can go up and climb up to like a second layer or something in here. Oh, but I'm not sure. So for right now, that's just a storage closet. Of course, I did the same chisel and bits thing up here. Yeah, some stairs. This right here is actually another cool part that I thought about putting in. I wanted it to be a little bit different, but I thought this would be the best way to do it, so you kind of have like these hallways and stuff, because you never see a hallway in like a medieval movie. Like, it's very rare that you see a hallway. It's always like scenes that take place in like one hallway, always. Like in a castle, it's always that single hallway that you see, or in a room of the castle. So I thought it would be neat to kind of incorporate a hall that you hardly ever see. But up here are the bed chambers. So don't mind this. This is just my my shader pack. I have no idea why it does that on the carpet, but it does. Anyway, this is the bed chamber. This is the queen's bed chamber, or I guess this could also be like the princess's bed chamber. I'll probably actually change it to the princess's bed chamber, because you know, naturally the queen and the king would have different bed chambers from all the research and stuff that I had done, and most of the time the king would actually have women that were not his wife in bed with him, you know, most of the time. So the wife would have her own bed chamber and stuff. But yeah, I'll probably actually swap it to this is like the princess's bed chamber, and then the bed chamber over there is the king and queen's. Of course, she has like a little reading nook right here, some books, just some paintings, a mirror over here, her, you know, wardrobe. I actually went ahead and put these guys over the windows, so I wasn't going to, but I thought it actually looked a lot more royal-ish in here. So we have like these 3 big windows, and there's actually like a window here, window here. There's like 4 windows coming down this wall, and I thought that this right here would look a lot better to do that, to kind of cover it up. And I actually did it over in the other room as well. And then I just did banners up here to kind of give them like the you know, like the illusion that it's sort of covered in a little bit. I forget what the actual term of those are, like a tent bed or something. Anyway, if we go down here, this is the king's chamber, but now obviously it is the shared chamber. But so he has his wardrobe over here, you know, he has beds, banners up here, has his shield here on the wall. I just put these on in here as just kind of decoration for something. I don't know what it would be, but he has that. I actually went ahead and put a sword up here above his headboard. Went ahead and put item frames there just to, you know, put something there to cover it up. Just has a chair. Yeah, and here he actually has these up over his windows. These are actually paintings in the Conquest Reforged mod. So then I went ahead, went and had to find curtains for the other side, because these are only in blue. And then he has his windows here. He has mirrors, you know, some coat racks and stuff. He has a blue rug instead of pink. Of course, you can see there that my shader pack does the exact same thing. But I'm pretty sure it's actually about it. So let me actually drop down here just to make sure that it's it. I'm pretty sure that it is actually all of it that we can look at here. So we went there. That's down. That's down. That's that. Yeah, actually, that is that's going to be it here for this episode. So yeah, guys, if there was something that you guys wanted to see added there in either the large room or the small room, make sure you drop a comment down below. If not, it'll probably be empty until then, just because I want to get you guys involved in this. So I was thinking about go ahead and covering it up, but since you guys seem to receive this series very well, go ahead and drop down a comment, and I will leave that blank until somebody drops in a comment that I think should go for both of them. So if we fill out one, then we'll build that, and until the second one gets filled out, then we won't make a video on it until somebody goes ahead and decides that. Now, I want to go ahead and try to get more people involved, so I don't want the same person to decide what goes in both rooms. So if one of you guys pick for the large room, drop suggestions down for both. But if I pick yours for the large room, then I won't pick your suggestion for the small room, if that makes sense. and vice versa. So anyways, guys, I hope you did enjoy that series, or that video, my mistake. Hope you did enjoy that video, enjoy that walkthrough. Tell me what you think about the keep there, and tell me what you think of Fallcrest Castle altogether. With that being said, guys, I will see you later and catch you on the next one. See you later, guys.
I'm barely breathing. I'm barely awake. You left me in pieces. There's no more to break. Don't wake me up. Not in